Hi, I'm Brianna Bram, senior at PHS, and I play the forward position. I want to thank my parents for all the support they've given me in my 12 years of soccer, and also to Coach Rodney and Jennifer for being such great coaches.
Mill Chapel United Brethren in Christ invites you out to Sunday worship. Children's Church at 8:30 on Sunday morning. Sunday school at 9:45. Worship services at 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Mill Chapel has small groups and Bible studies for men, women, and youth. And Mill Chapel is proud to announce they've partnered with the Red Cross and is a Preston County Disaster Relief Center, supported by a large generator system that allows the church to be fully functional in times of power outages. Mill Chapel United Brethren on the Kingwood Pike, Reedsville.
Something new at Peasley's Service Center. Well, first of all, they've got thousands of new tires, any kind of tire for any kind of car or truck at Peasley's, and a great price on those tires, so make sure you have good, fresh tires to finish the winter. Now, they also have a new alignment machine. It's by Hunter. It is state-of-the-art, and it's big enough to align your crew cab, long bed truck, your dually, your truck up to a 550 size, even oversized tires. Tires are now the best alignment around at Peasley's.
Quality feed from Hubbard and Showright Feed. That's what you'll find at Child's Feed and Supply. But Child's Feed and Supply is more than just feed, lots more. You'll find the tough steel trimmers and chainsaws, DR Power equipment, Snapper and Snapper Pro lawn and garden equipment, generators by Briggs & Stratton, and, of course, Child's Services, what they sell. Plus, it's time to stock up on wood pellets for the winter. Child's has them. Child's Feed and Supply, more than just feed. Second Light either way along Route 7 in Kingwood. Child's. Good luck to the Preston High Knights soccer team. Tyler Davis, Mom and Dad say go get 'em. And folks, while you're traveling to and from the soccer games, be sure to stop by Becky's Restaurant, Route 26, south of Kingwood. They're right beside the Heldreth Motel. Let's go Knights from Becky's Restaurant.
Hello, this is Aaliyah from Spike's Chimney Sweep. As we are enjoying the heat from the summer sun, we have to remember Old Man Winter will be here knocking on our door soon. Now's the time to start thinking of your heating needs. Here at Spike's, we have you covered with a variety of heating products. We carry wood, coal, pellet, and gas. Give us a call at 304-864-3435 or stop by and get prepared for winter now. We strive to keep you warm inside while Old Man Winter blows outside.
Choose the right path for your real estate needs. Locally owned Mountain Path Properties, LLC in Arthurdale. We provide full real estate services to all of North Central West Virginia. Our professional realtors are equipped to provide clients with the highest standard of service in the industry, and we value the opportunity to assist our neighbors and friends in buying, selling, leasing, or managing all types of property. Mountain Path Properties will even represent the buyer at no cost in any transaction, no matter which real estate company the property is listed with. So, don't just call a number on a sign. Call Mountain Path Properties and get a professional realtor that will work for you. Oh, and if you're thinking of selling your home, call us for a free market analysis to help determine the value of your property today.
Whether your little one has an earache or you simply have a sinus infection, it's urgent that you get the care you need fast. That's why they call them urgent care facilities and not drive 45 minutes to an out-of-area hospital facilities. Fortunately, Preston Memorial Hospital now has an urgent care facility that's open 7 days a week, so all Preston residents can get the immediate attention they need and get better as quickly as possible. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care at the Route 7 Kingwood Pike intersection.
What?
What do you think you're doing now?
I'm going to play soccer.
With who?
With them.
Hi, Buck, you need to put my winter treads on, change my brakes, and change my oil. We have to get to the Preston High soccer game tonight.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Hi, I'm Haley Taylor, and I'm a senior goalie at Preston High. I'd like to thank my mom and dad for all their help, and my coach and my teammates for all their support.
My favorite soccer memory was last year when I broke the girls' record for the most saves in a single season. Thank you for watching the Lady Knights on Channel 7.
We return to Kingwood, back on the rug where the Lady Knights are getting set to take on the Phillip Barbour Colts. And introductions underway out on the field as your Lady Knights struggling a little bit here. The Varsity is to turn it around this season with a 2-10 record to get things started, taking on a pretty good 8-5-1 Phillip Barbour Colt team. And these Colts come in here looking for a win on the heels of a loss on the 30th against Bridgeport by a score of 3-6, and a loss against Fairmont Senior back on the 25th, 0-2. So they're looking to get back on the winning streak and pick up victory number 9. The Knights looking to pick up just their third win on the season here against Phillip Barbour. And if you tuned in a little earlier, you saw the men's varsity picking up a 4-2, a very hard-fought physical contest, and getting a victory against the Colts earlier this evening. And now it's the ladies' turn as they get set to go. And we'll have introductions of the Knight players here momentarily out on the field. Steve Blake and Terrell Reeves here on Cable Channel 7 as we get set to go with more soccer action. Nothing like a victory here tonight. That would take the edge off of that Pirate loss for all those baseball fans who are tuning in now looking for something to do.
Hopefully we can get 2 victories in tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Lady Knights in the white jerseys and black shorts tonight.
I believe those are new uniforms as well for the Lady Knights.
Sharp-looking squad out here, and of course Phillip Barbour in the blue with the black and white trim. And the goalies always break away from that just a little bit to differentiate themselves. They're kind of like kickers in football. They just have to be a little bit different, don't they, Terrell?
And they have to look different than the other team as well, so. I was looking at Riley's jersey, is wondering if that was different enough from the blue of the Colts to pass in the goal.
Just about set to go here, and again, it is a beautiful October evening here on the mountaintop in Kingwood. If you came out in support of these youngsters, we thank you for your attendance and appreciate it very much, and glad you tuned in here on Cable Channel 7 for our delayed telecast of Preston High Sports.
You can definitely tell it's fall weather. From 75 when the boys' game started to 60 degrees when the girls' game started.
But they're warmed up and ready to go.
Ready to go.
No problem. They like this weather. Knights huddle with Coach Rodney Liston down below. And I had just a moment to speak with Coach Liston before the contest, and he feels pretty confident that his team is going to put forward a good effort here tonight, getting back home and having an opportunity to play here under the lights at Preston High.
So Rodney Liston is briefing his team on the evening. They all seem eager to play. Phillip Barbour Colt ladies have already taken to the field. The referees are walking onto the field.
Just about set to go for more action. Knights will defend the goal to our left to start the contest. And attack the goal to our right. And Phillip Barbour Colts.
And the clock starts.
Ready to kick it off here. And the Colts wasting no time.
Already the first shot. Wide of the goal. Riley Coldbank's on the job.
This Phillip Barbour squad, not a real high-scoring team, but with 8 wins to their credit, a dangerous squad. They had a 3-game win streak that was halted when they got to Fairmont Senior and Bridgeport, and they definitely like to get back on the winning track here tonight. So I'm sure they will play with just as much aggression as the Phillip Barbour boys team did.
I'm looking forward to seeing some soccer action this evening.
Lady Knights will have to be on their toes and play a very up-tempo game offensively, I believe, if they're going to get ahead of this Phillip Barbour team. And I think playing from in front is their best opportunity to get a win. They have struggled when they've gotten behind in games, and it has not served them well to do so here in this season. So as they try to turn it around here in the second half of the season, we look for them to try and score early and score often and build a little bit of a cushion to work with, much as the boys did in their contest earlier.
Well, it'd be good to see who scores the first goal this evening. That seemed to set the tone for the last game.
Another shot on goal by the Colts, scooped up, gotten out of there out to midfield. Phillip Barbour, again, surrounding that ball and driving it right back down, forcing the Knights into a defensive posture here early that they have not been able to break out of.
So the Colts with the throw in, down in front of the goal.
Nice kick to cross that ball in. We've got a flag up across the way.
Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Colts. Once again, not a very good place for a free kick if you're defending.
Dangerous territory here early for the Lady Knights with 36 minutes, almost 37 minutes, 36:54 on a turning clock here, first half action. And fortunately for the Knights, that one is going to go high and wide to the right. And Preston with another opportunity to get that ball back out over midfield and put it in play on the other end.
Another wide.
Colts are just very, very aggressive right now, flying to the ball, and no fear of taking shots on goal, whether they're long or short here early.
Taking every opportunity they can to get the ball towards the goal. Maybe one of them will go in for them.
Nice save along the sidelines there. They battled across that one over, and that may belong to the Knights now.
Yep, it's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
And Phillip Barbour right now just outrunning us to the ball. So they'll force another throw in here.
Number 6, Katie Pompili throwing the ball. It's going to be out again on the Colts.
Now, I'm not sure what transpired there, but that turned into a throw-in.
That just seems like they're throwing back and forth.
Yeah.
It's looking more like a tennis match than...
But the Colts, as long as they can keep it down on this end, that's their game. Keep it down here, keep the pressure on. See if they can create a situation right here to try and cross that ball in front of the net and get a good shot on goal.
The goalie juggling the ball there a little bit, but managed to maintain control of it. She's going to punt it downfield.
And Knights with their first real opportunity to get that ball over midfield and challenge here.
The goalie's out of the box, but there's no one down there to help him. Number 8, Emily Warnick down there by herself.
She made a game effort to get a shot from in front of the net there. And now the Colts take it away and head back downfield.
The ball's going to be out. Colts get to throw in.
Just over midfield. They'll take it down the near side, and now they give it back to the Knights. So the Lady Knights get the throw in right in front of the Preston bench area.
Number 23, Haley Taylor gets the throw in. There's our ball girl on the side there, Rachel Ribello. It's going to be a free kick for the Colts. And right to Riley Colbank, who will punt it back down the field.
Riley with another nice punt out over midfield. Preston trying to control possession of that ball, but the Colts get it again. They're just looking for every opportunity here, and they're putting a lot of pressure on goal right now.
Preston's doing a good job of defending their goal.
Just out of bounds over there along the side in front of Phillip Barbour's bench, and they'll throw it in. And notice how quickly they approach those throw-ins and try to get that ball downfield.
Yeah, they want to get the ball back into play before the other team has a chance to set up.
Opportunity here for a corner kick by the Colts. And they placed that ball well, but just didn't have anybody to strike it there in the middle.
I don't think anybody touched it.
Well, they'll try to work from the other side here. Bring it back across if they can. And we got a whistle and a call for some contact over there.
There's going to be a free kick for the Colts. Our goalie, Riley Colbank's getting her workout in tonight. That's going to be contact against the Colts, so Preston's going to get a free kick. It's going to be another one of those games where there's a lot of contact, I think.
Yeah, these two squads don't shy away from it, and Phillip Barbour so far really aggressive, flying to the ball, and you're going to have a lot of contact with an aggressive style of play like that.
There's an offsides call there.
Again, they go very, very quickly. Now, we didn't have a lot of offsides in the boys' contest.
We didn't, but we've had a little bit here already tonight.
Throw in along the near side there for Preston, and get a whistle again.
Apparently he didn't like that throw. And that was a push, so.
That'll benefit the Colts here as they get a kick. Good job by the Knights getting that ball out of there, out to midfield where they volley it back and forth a little. And pretty animated contest there at midfield as they battle over the ball.
So it's going to be a throw-in for the Colts.
Phillip Barbour, coach, chastising his squad that they're standing around too much. I don't see a lot of standing around. It looks to me like they're all moving pretty quickly.
Maybe he's just not pleased in the direction that they're moving.
He's obviously not happy with the results thus far. Preston now again with an opportunity.
A nice little try at a goal, but not quite. So that'll be a goal kick for the Colts. 28 minutes left in the half.
Preston in kind of a defensive posture here because of the aggressive play of the Colts, and just don't have enough bodies down there to really mount a good attack on goal yet. They're going to have to get a little more comfortable with their back line defending against this aggressive Phillip Barbour squad before they commit, I think.
I think they're as afraid of getting scored on as they are trying to score. All right. A lot of ball moving around, but it wasn't going very far. It's going to be a kick for Preston.
Opportunity here to get some bodies lined up the way we want them. And maybe get a chance to get a little breakaway here and get a shot on goal.
Madison Jones taking the shot.
Contact again there. And that's going to give the Colts a free kick down the near side and
off, out of bounds. Madison Jones is going to take the throw in for Preston.
Phillip Barbour got what they wanted from that exchange, an opportunity here. Put some pressure again on this end of the field. Preston, again, good defensively, turns them away.
Sends the ball back down to the midfield.
Got to get that ball over midfield, get it into an attacking position. And Phillip Barbour going quickly. Most matches I've watched this season up to now, a player will kind of saunter over there and wait for the ball to be delivered. These girls run, pick a spot, and call for the ball. I got to say, I like Phillip Barbour's aggressive style of play offensively so far.
A little bit of trouble in the goal, and that's a goal for Phillip Barbour.
Yep, opportunity presented itself there, and they got us a little bit out of position, and they pick up the first goal of the evening at the 24-minute mark, and they lead Preston 1-0.
Let's see if Preston can turn around and get that ball back in the...
Just a little less than midway through the first half of action here at the Rug, and the Knights need to go on the attack here and get that score back. Again, historically this season they have not played well from behind, so they don't want to get in trouble here.
So Preston needs to work the ball back down the field here, back to their own goal, and give themselves a shot here in the first half.
And that single goal, not a game breaker by any means, but it does, as you said earlier, Terrell, it sets the tone. And Phillip Barbour definitely setting a fast pace and an aggressive tone for this contest early.
Phillip Barbour trying hard to make that free kick work for him. They turned it into a corner kick, so... So now it's going to be a throw-in for Phillip Barbour.
They go fast, but the Knights in position to defend that well. Force another throw in.
I'm not sure what that one was.
Might have been some contact behind the play, maybe. It's going to result in the Colts getting an inbound from the side over here nearest us.
Looks like they're going to get a free kick.
Even more dangerous. Oh, and she snuck that into the corner of the goal there.
Right into the goal.
Now that has to concern Coach Liston. With 21 minutes remaining in the first half as his Lady Knights go down 2-0.
When she was setting it up, he went up there.
Early success here for these Colts as they've played aggressively throughout this first half. And they are not letting up.
I'm thinking that goal didn't count.
It appears that one's been disallowed. They have not put that up on the official scoreboard. So we're going to take that one down.
I believe the reason was that was an indirect kick, and it went into the goal without touching anybody. So if it goes into the goal without touching anybody, it's an indirect kick, and it doesn't count. It has to touch another player before it can go into the goal.
Okay.
So that's why it looked like a goal. That's why it looked like a goal, but it wasn't. And I was listening to the coaches down here talk about what that was. So that goal was not allowed because it was an indirect kick, and no one touched it before it went in the goal.
A little coaching moment for them and a little teaching moment for me, as well as new fans out there watching the sport for the first time. File that one away. Knights with a little attack there, and a good job by Phillip Barbour in goal to gather that up and get it out. And they bring it quickly back to the other end again, forcing the Knights to hustle back and play defense here. Trapped outside the goal there by Colbank, and Knights are going to kick that one.
It's going to be a goal kick. All right.
So Preston still trailing 1-0. Dodges a bullet. Has an opportunity here to try and get something going. Now, Knights offensively, they just seem to be a little bit out of sync here in the early going tonight. They get that ball out to midfield. They've contested for it, but been unable to move it over midfield much against a Phillip Barbour team that just rushes to the ball. Colts working it along the near side. And out of bounds.
Having a hard time keeping that ball inside that field tonight. It's a pretty good sized field, but they like to keep it on the edges.
And they defend well down that sideline also. Here's another good volley for the Knights at midfield. They get a little run out here. And again,
it's going to be out on Preston. The Colts going to have the throw in.
Need to get into an attacking situation here with some manpower down on the offensive end. Battle for the ball across the way there.
They can use their bodies so long as they don't use their elbows or shove. That's really hard for the ref to call to see that.
Knights with the throw in. And the Colts force that one out back at midfield.
it's a foot race down to that end of the field to see who's going to get to the ball first. And Preston kicks it out. So that'll be a throw-in for Phillip Barbour.
Knights are just back on their heels a little bit right now. Playing fairly well defensively here, having given up just one goal in the first half. But dodged a bullet on that second one that was disallowed, and really have just not had the determination, I think, to get that ball into scoring territory much at all here in this first half.
Preston's going to make an attempt to walk the ball down the field, but just can't get it past midfield.
I don't think anybody's going to walk that ball past this Phillip Barbour squad. They're just too fleet-footed.
It's the second offsides call that I can recall for this evening.
Colts sending it well into the middle here. We're going to battle for it again, and there was some contact there. It's going to result in a free kick for Preston.
And that's going to be out, so throw in for the Colts. Down the line, and another throw in for the Colts. They're going to hustle, try to get that before Preston can get in position.
Another opportunity for the Colts here as they try to cross it into scoring territory.
She's going to cross, nice stop by Riley Colbank, and drops it and then tackles it.
Right in front of the goal there.
Good save. A little juggling, but good save overall.
She gets the Knights out of trouble and gets that ball back out to midfield again. A little volley back and forth here. Colts are running to the ball, and Preston, a little too much standing around here. That's going to go wide and out over the end line, and the Knights are going to have a free kick.
A goal kick.
Goal kick.
Number 14, Caitlin Surbar with the kick. A little bit too wide with no one to throw to, so Phillip Barbour is getting the throw in.
And again, they toss that ball over midfield and attack down the sideline.
Colts with another throw in down at that end of the field. Kicked out, so Preston's going to throw in.
Eleven and a half minutes remaining in first half action here.
Seems to me there's been as many hands on the ball this evening as there have been feet with all the throw-ins we've been watching.
Oh yeah, it looks that way here. Knights get that one deep into the other end here, and the goalie just picks it up and boots it back out toward midfield. Preston trying to get a little offensive activity going.
The goal's wide open at the moment.
Yeah, the goalie way out of the box here.
Could be a little substitution.
Phillip Barbour's goalie doesn't seem to respect our offensive striking ability much at this point.
Not too concerned about staying in her goal. That looked like entrapment. Yep. So it's going to be, looks like it's going to be a nice kick for Preston. Handling the ball.
And the Lady Knights really need to take advantage of these opportunities.
This is Olivia Liston setting up for a kick, and she's got a good kick. And it's a perfect kick. That's no goal for the same reason.
Indirect kick.
Indirect kick, no one touched it.
So Phillip Barbour dodges a bullet on their end.
No, maybe I'm wrong on that. He crossed his arms, but I think he may be counting that as a goal. Yep, they're going to count that.
Yeah, that's going to count. Okay, 1-1.
That was not an indirect kick.
1-1. The Lady Knights tie it up here.
Yeah, maybe by next season we'll figure out how to score these games.
Exactly how these officials are calling them, who knows?
So the Lady Knights tie it up.
That score comes at the 9:15 mark of the first half. And I would dare say that the Phillip Barbour goalie maybe respects us just a tad more now.
Well, maybe. That seemed to sneak by here a little unexpectedly. Olivia's got a good kick.
Olivia's got good control of that ball and made a nice kick there. And the Knights, for what it's worth, battling at midfield here. They need to get that ball right back down there and make another quick attack. Strike while the iron is hot. And they get the throw in there right in front of the Phillip Barbour bench. And they've got the numbers at midfield here. Can they get... looks like Olivia's going to get a run at the ball here, challenge the goalie.
Goalie's still way out, but she's got time to get back in before...
She got some help defensively before Preston could get enough bodies there to take control. Colts trying to put it back down on the other end.
And you can hear a little breeze picking up here.
Yeah, just a little light wind here on top of the mountain now. As we roll toward the end of the first half. 7.5 minutes remaining in first half play on the mountaintop. Steve Blake and Terrell Rees here with you on the Atlantic Broadband Cable Network, and also on our YouTube feed at www.youtube.com/cable7. Spread that around to your friends and neighbors out of town, out of range of the cable system, or across the country, around the world. If they're Preston Knight fans, they might want to take a look at what we have up there for them.
Do you get a lot of hits on your YouTube feed?
Beginning to pick up, yeah.
See, I didn't know you had that till just now.
Well, so. It's something we haven't said a lot about as we've worked to kind of perfect the technology of getting things there, and it takes a little while to do that at times, but never fear, we're going to try to get a lot of Knights programming up there, and it'll stay there, so folks will have an opportunity to watch it on demand. And in high definition, I might add.
Very good.
Colts attacking down the far side.
Just under 6 minutes left in this half. The half, I'm sure both teams will have a chance to regroup.
Preston trying to get an offensive spark ignited here, and they have gotten a little more aggressive going after that ball after they got the tying goal there at just over the 9-minute mark.
All right, looks we got number 2, Emily Rabella, going in. For Abby Spiker, is coming out, taking a little rest.
Get a little water break and get set for more action. Here's the throw in, and the Colts again just outnumbering and overpowering us for the ball and taking it out at just over midfield, forcing us to repeat the throw in. As the Lady Knights struggle for field position here.
These were getting it farther down the field. That's the good thing. The ref doesn't like all that pushing and shoving out there. So that'll be a throw-in for the Knights. Just under 4 minutes left in this half. There's a few more people in the stands than there were earlier. Still lots of room. It's a lot more fun to see in person, too.
Yeah, folks are encouraged to get up here and watch these games. They've got some concessions going over here by the new field now, and you can come up, have a little bite to eat, have a late supper, watch an exciting contest.
And on a night like tonight, it's 2-for-1 night. Getting dangerous in the Preston territory here. Effectively stopped, though, by the Preston defense. And looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Preston.
Still plenty of time with 2.5 minutes remaining.
Kingwood Serball taking the kick.
For the Knights to mount another offensive surge here. Colts intent on doing the same thing. Oh, cross that ball into the middle there.
And miscued there, fortunately for the Knights, that was missed.
And she was looking for some help from the other side there and ended up just taking the shot herself, but a little bit off balance. And couldn't quite bend that one into the net. Knights will defend here, send that one out. And the Colts immediately try to get it quickly back into play.
Minute 34 left in this half. Then the ladies will have 10 minutes to regroup and back on the field.
Throw in by the Knights, and again, good defensive stand by the Colts, and they send that ball down to the other end. And the Knights forced to backpedal.
Just under a minute left. Seconds are clicking off.
Knights need to win this volley and get this ball downfield quickly. 40 seconds remaining. Serball's kick out to midfield, bouncing, and Olivia Liston doing a nice job getting that one ahead. And that's going to be out of bounds and belong to the Colts.
Throw one, and there's the kick, and there will be not much time left to make anything of this, I'm afraid.
Horn will sound as that ball trickles away harmlessly. And we come to the end of the first half of action here with the Lady Knights and the Phillip Barbour Colts all tied at 1 apiece. Exciting action here on the mountaintop, and we'll take a break right now for halftime activities and these messages from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with the start of the second half. Coach Rodney Liston getting set to strategize with his squad over here, and they'll be back right after these messages for more here on Cable Channel 7, your hometown TV station.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Pompili. I'm a senior and I play midfield. Okay, I'd like to thank my parents for helping me out all these years. I started playing soccer in 2nd grade. I'd also like to thank my coaches, Rodney and Jennifer. My favorite soccer memory is winning sectionals my freshman year. Thank you for watching the Lady Knights on Channel 7.
From a simple switch, troubleshooting a problem, a new service, to that backup generator that you'll need in times of emergency, Blake Electric can handle all your electrical needs. They have the experience and knowledge to do it professionally and safely and do the job right the first time. There's been an accident. The emergency has left you with physical trauma and legal issues to deal with. The bills are piling up and you're overwhelmed. Where do you turn for legal representation?
Hi, I'm Paul Eastep.
And I'm Steve Schaefer.
We're attorneys practicing right here in your home county of Preston.
Centrally located on West Main Street in Kingwood, just across from McDonald's, the offices of Eastep and Schaefer are an easy drive from anywhere in Preston County.
You don't have to go outside Preston County to hire a lawyer with the know-how, the experience, and the knowledge to represent you fairly in a serious personal injury matter. Call us at Eastep and Schaefer at 329-6003 or visit us on the web at www.eastepschaeferlaw.com.
What?
What do you think you're doing now?
I'm going to play soccer.
With who?
With them.
Hi, Buck, you need to put my winter treads on, change my brakes, and change my oil. We have to get to the Preston High soccer game tonight.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Mill Chapel United Brethren in Christ invites you out to Sunday worship. Children's church at 8:30 on Sunday morning. Sunday school at 9:45. Worship services at 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Mill Chapel has small groups and Bible studies for men, women, and youth. And Mill Chapel is proud to announce they've partnered with the Red Cross and is a Preston County Disaster Relief Center, supported by a large generator system that allows the church to be fully functional in times of power outages. Mill Chapel United Brethren on the Kingwood Pike, Reedsville.
Something new at Peasley's Service Center. Well, first of all, they've got thousands of new tires, any kind of tire for any kind of car or truck at Peasley's, and a great price on those tires, so make sure you have good fresh tires to finish the winter. Now, they also have a new alignment machine. It's by Hunter. It is state-of-the-art, and it's big enough to align your crew cab, long bed truck, your dually, your truck up to a 550 size, even oversized tires. Tires are now the best alignment around at Peasley's.
Quality feed from Hubbard and Showright Feed. That's what you'll find at Child's Feed and Supply. But Child's Feed and Supply is more than just feed, lots more. You'll find the tough steel trimmers and chainsaws, DR power equipment, Snapper and Snapper Pro lawn and garden equipment, generators by Briggs & Stratton, and, of course, Child Services, what they sell. Plus, it's time to stock up on wood pellets for the winter. Child's has them. Child's Feed and Supply, more than just feed. Second light either way along Route 7 in Kingwood. Child's. Good luck to the Preston High Knights soccer team. Tyler Davis, Mom and Dad say go get 'em. And folks, while you're traveling to and from the soccer games, be sure to stop by Becky's Restaurant, Route 26, south of Kingwood. They're right beside the Heldreth Motel. Let's go Knights from Becky's Restaurant.
Hello, this is Aaliyah from Spike's Chimney Sweep. As we are enjoying the heat from the summer sun, we have to remember Old Man Winter will be here knocking on our door soon. Now's the time to start thinking of your heating needs. Here at Spike's, we have you covered with a variety of heating products. We carry wood, coal, pellet, and gas. Give us a call at 304-864-3435 or stop by and get prepared for winter now. We strive to keep you warm inside while Old Man Winter blows outside.
Choose the right path for your real estate needs. Locally owned Mountain Path Properties, LLC in Arthurdale. We provide full real estate services to all of North Central West Virginia. Our professional realtors are equipped to provide clients with the highest standard of service in the industry, and we value the opportunity to assist our neighbors and friends in buying, selling, leasing, or managing all types of property. Mountain Path Properties will even represent the buyer at no cost in any transaction, no matter which real estate company the property is listed with. So, don't just call a number on a sign. Call Mountain Path Properties and get a professional realtor that will work for you. Oh, and if you're thinking of selling your home, call us for a free market analysis to help determine the value of your property today.
Whether your little one has an earache or you simply have a sinus infection, it's urgent that you get the care you need fast. That's why they call them urgent care facilities and not drive 45 minutes to an out-of-area hospital facilities. Fortunately, Preston Memorial Hospital now has an urgent care facility that's open 7 days a week, so all Preston residents can get the immediate attention they need and get better as quickly as possible. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care at the Route 7 Kingwood Pike intersection.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Serba, and I'm a senior midfielder here at Preston High. I've been playing soccer since I was 4 years old. My favorite soccer memory was winning my sectional game my freshman year. I'd like to thank my parents and Rodney Liston, and mainly my parents, for driving me to all of my games. Thank you for watching the Lady Knights on Channel 7.
We return to the mountaintop here as the Lady Knights get set for second half action and taking on the Phillip Barbour Colts, and it's a 1-1 draw right now. But this Colts squad, very, very aggressive, as were their male counterparts. They seem to have the same playbook here. They run to the ball, and they attack very, very quickly and try to keep the Knights backed up in their end throughout the contest.
They try to keep that ball in play as much as possible. But this has been an amazing game on how much time the ball has spent off the field on throw-ins.
We were talking about that during the break a little bit, and I agree with you. I think there have been as many hands on the ball as feet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll attack from right to left and defend the goal down to our right now as they change ends, and a little bit of fog, a little bit of mist beginning to roll in on the mountaintop here, as it does from time to time in Preston County. So this contest could get a bit interesting here from a visual standpoint. We'll warn you about that in advance.
You can see it in the light up there. It's getting really thick up there.
Good attack on goal, but turned away by the Phillip Barbour goalie. And the Knights going to have an opportunity here with a throw in from the side. Phillip Barbour wasting no time defensively, just getting over there and knocking that one out.
Preston with the throw in.
Try to get that one in a little deeper and cross it into scoring position.
And they're getting it closer to the goal this time. The goalie's got his hands on her hands on it.
She's going to boot that out near midfield. And the Colts trying to hold possession of the ball here. It's going to come out on the near side. Knights are going to have it, and they need to check that. Last touch by the Knights, so the Colts down the sideline. Knights doing a good job denying them the middle until right there.
Nice kick and nice stop by Riley Colbank in the goal for Preston.
Colbank with an opportunity to punt it out of there now. And it may be getting a little more difficult on these higher kicks to gauge that ball coming down out of the mist. Knights crossing it into the middle here. Liston working.
Nice shot.
Shot on goal there. Swallowed up by the goalie, but good job. Much more aggressive offensively are these Lady Knights here at the beginning of this second half.
Be interesting to hear what happened during the halftime debriefs for both teams. It's like somebody turned on a fog machine out here.
All dropping down in the space for about 8 or 10 minutes in real time. And not affecting play yet. Perhaps only just a little bit with those kicks. Colbank with a nice stop there. And again, she's going to boot it out of there. And a high kick over midfield, contested for, and the Knights win that battle. And send that down to be gathered up by Phillip Barbour's goalie.
Put it back into play. And it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colts. Substitution for the Colts.
Coach Liston over here becoming a little more animated. He's turning up the go knob. He wants his girls to get on the run here and get a score, get on top of this contest. Colts down the far side, dribbling that ball. And the Knights will have to go back and chase it out of bounds. Preston got to keep their wits about them right here. A dangerous situation as the Colts try to cross that into scoring position. They're able to get it out of there.
And the ball will go out. Phillip Barbour gets the throw in.
Knights have obviously made some adjustments at halftime. Yes, they have been much more aggressive. .33.5 minutes remaining in regulation play here.
Ball made it back to midfield briefly there.
Another nice stop by Preston, but the Colts gather it up, trying to cross into scoring territory. And Riley keeping an eagle eye on that ball, looking for a little help from her teammates. And that'll go out of bounds across the way, so Preston will get a throw in here. Try to get this ball down the side. And
once again,
Colts coming back the other way here.
Preston keeping up a pretty good wall, though, not letting them get any closer.
Still tied 1-1 here. And the Knights down here just beyond the Phillip Barbour bench area. Trying to get a nice long throw in, get that ball out to midfield, and
knocked out by Preston, so it'll be a throw in for Phillip Barbour. Yep. That'll be a kick for Preston.
And here's another good opportunity for the Knights to get that ball over midfield. See if they can force the issue offensively, put another point on the scoreboard.
Right. Chance for a run, but the whistle has been blown. Perhaps an offsides call.
Pretty good shot on goal for the Knights, but now the Colts looking to take it back the other way.
And the ball's going to be out. Throw in for the Knights.
Little battle at midfield here. And the Colts taking it down the sideline.
And that will be out. Looks like it will be a goal kick for Preston.
Phillip Barbour trying to get to that one before it went out of bounds. Not quite able to make it, so the Knights will have a throw in. Try to keep that ball alive here along the side.
But it just wants to stay out.
Now, both of these teams really like that side lane down the field. So much so that they just flirt with out of bounds all the time, and it's almost, for Phillip Barbour, it seems like it's almost a tactic. We'll throw it down there and force you to kick it out of bounds. We'll throw it down a little farther and a little farther, and pretty soon we'll be over midfield. We'll go on the attack. And if they can keep it down there.
It's going to be a free kick for Preston. A little shove from behind. Olivia Liston taking the kick. She sends that ball well past midfield.
And a little miscue.
Too much, and the keeper gets it. Sends it back. 28 minutes left in the half. Second half.
Knights hustling back to support defensively. Here's a shot from the far left side.
All right, first miss by Riley, and then second she caught it, so she's in the right place both times.
Knights advancing that ball over midfield, and the Colts sending it back down the sideline. Light breeze keeping that mist at bay, keeping it off the playing surface and hanging about 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, it's swirling around though. It looks like Halloween. I don't know if they've ever called a game for mist before. All right, it's going to be a foot race. Oh, and she outran the goalie, and looks like Phillip Barbour scores. So that should bring the score 2-1.
That comes at the 26-18 mark and puts the Knights down by 1.
That was a good run by Phillip Barbour.
Yeah, they pressed their advantage in numbers right there, saw the open goal, and sometimes that's too big and easy a target, but not that time. Knights over midfield trying to press their advantage here. And the Colts just surround the ball. Force us to volley it back and forth a little.
It's going to be a free kick for Phillip Barbour. And another shot on goal, which Roddy Colbank manages to hold on to. So punt it back down to the midfield.
Colbank with another high punt.
Throwing for the Colts down the line. Intercepted by Preston. These ladies are having a hard time keeping that ball on the field tonight.
Both ways.
Both ways, both sides.
Both of these squads seem to really like the inbound. That one tapped out by Preston over there, and turnabout is, I thought there was going to be a penalty there.
That's what it looked like, but apparently not. Just going to throw and going the other direction.
Apparently no push. The Phillip Barbour player got the worst of the situation. Knights battling at midfield, trying to keep that ball headed the other way. Preston trailing 2-1 now.
Too much on the kick. That'll be a goal kick for Preston.
And Phillip Barbour trying to keep that ball down on the right end of the field here and stay in scoring position, but not that time.
Ball's down there in danger zone for Preston again, but it rolls out the back. So that's going to be a goal kick for Preston. Substitutions. Got number 6, Kaylee Pompili going in. Number 24, Megan Jennings coming out.
Here come the Knights, a long throw in down the sideline.
Still down the sideline and out. So Colts will get to throw it in the other direction.
They'll fight over the ball at midfield. The Colts will send it down for our defenders to deal with here. Liston doing a nice job there, keeping control of the ball, sending it back upfield, over midfield, but the Colts right there. Seems like any time Preston gets a long kick, Phillip Barbour has somebody
there to
ready to defend, ready to stop that ball and send it back the other way.
Well, the wind has shifted and the mist is gone.
Blowing away just as quickly as it came. And
there's Preston's chance right here. Not enough, not enough. Picked up by their goalie, sent back down to midfield.
Just under 21 minutes remaining here.
And this half is half over.
Phillip Barbour clinging to that one-goal lead. Try to out-muscle Preston for the ball here on the near side. White ball on the near side.
Substitutions.
Coach Liston right now looking for somebody to step up and provide an offensive spark to draw this game back to even. Still plenty of time remaining, just over 19 minutes in the contest.
We've just got to get it down the field and get it past the Colt defense. They're doing a fantastic job of stopping it.
But the Lady Knights have proven they can score if they can get the ball in scoring position. That's been the challenge here tonight. This Phillip Barbour squad has been very, very aggressive at denying the Knights opportunities to possess that ball over midfield. Here we come again.
There we go. Now it's a foot race down the field, but the goalie is already in sight. Punts it back down.
And notice she didn't trap it and punt it. She just booted that one right back in our faces. All right, Knights trying to get that ball headed back upfield, but the Colts want another scoring strike here if they can get one. And I think they believe a 2-point cushion might be enough to win this game. So they're going to aggressively try to cross this ball over in front of the net and do something with it here.
Still plenty of time left in this contest.
Lady Knights trying to rebound and pick up their third victory of the season.
Nice cross in front of the goal and a nice stop by Riley Colbank. She's earned her keep tonight.
No, she's really done a nice job in goal for the Knights here. Kept them in the contest despite a limited number of offensive opportunities. And I think we've got
a whistle, some sort of call here. It's going to be against Preston.
Coach Liston immediately demanding to know from the official which player he called that on. And he got an answer.
Okay, get Preston past these defenses. We might stand a chance here.
We'll stop here. And they need a little help. That one's taken out of bounds. A good opportunity here on the throw-in for Preston if they can control the ball, continue to advance. Another battle for possession right along the sideline here.
Looks like the Colts got that possession, and we're still working it down the field.
Yeah.
It's again a little too much, I think. Not enough room for the team to catch up to the ball as their keeper punts it back down the field.
And this time it's the Colts that have a little too much on the ball.
Right, a little too much out there. It gives the goalie time to come out and get it.
Colts again intent on keeping this ball down, keeping the pressure on the Knights in goal here. Colbank doing a nice job again. Riley getting ready to punt it out of there again. Try to give her teammates another opportunity to possess that ball over midfield. Here they go.
Now it becomes a foot race down towards the goal. Kicked out, so that'll be a throw-in for Preston.
But maybe a good opportunity here for the Lady Knights.
13 minutes left on the clock.
That one centered high and wide, and the goalie's going to
That'll be a goal
take that out. Oh, nice steal there for Preston, and that ball back out of bounds, forcing another throw in. And here come the Knights again.
Once again, a little bit too much on the ball. The goalie has ample time to get out there and get it on it, get hands on it, and send it back down the field.
Knights just need a little more speed and control.
The goalie's not being pressured quite enough. Another free kick for the Colts. There's two down on the play.
Yeah, some hard contact there, and now the whistle blows.
I think it's Olivia Liston that got, looks like she got punched in the gut from here.
Yeah, she is, she's down on the turf. And players will all take a knee here and wait while she is evaluated.
Just had time to catch her breath, so it looks like she's going to be okay.
She's going to amble off to the near side here, get checked out. I would dare say she's going to fight to get back in there as soon as she can with just 11 minutes remaining in this one.
She's a tough girl. I've seen her been hit and get right back up and get right into it. Takes a lot to keep her out.
When you see a collision like that, it's good to see these youngsters get up and be able to walk away from it.
I would be able to.
I'm surprised that they're...
You'd see you and I collide out there in the field. We'd be laying out there until somebody drug us off.
I'm surprised that there's not more protective gear mandated at this level, because some of the collisions are just as brutal as anything you see in football or
you're starting to see more and more of those concussion headgear being worn. At some point, I'd expect that'll become mandatory.
I would not argue that point, because I've talked to a couple of doctors who have frankly said, you know, you're playing with fire. Oh,
nice shot.
Speaking of playing with fire, that ball was on fire.
The ball was on fire. Nice shot right into the goal, and that will increase the Colts' lead 3-1 over Preston. With 10:55 left in the game.
And now for the Knights, they're gonna need to pick up the pace. been trying to here in this second half.
Coach Liston's getting a little excited over there now, a little animated.
Trying to get his team a little wound up here. They just haven't had the offensive spark that he's looking for throughout much of this second half, although they have been more aggressive and they've had some opportunities to advance the ball, but they just can't get bodies in the right place at the right time.
Saw the assistant coach, Jennifer Clay, standing there being a little bit quiet on the sidelines.
I think Olivia Liston approached her with a request to try and get back in the game. She sort of shook her head. Olivia just turned and walked away. She didn't want to have that conversation. All right, Knights with the ball here.
Struggling hard to get it past midfield.
Yeah, the defenders for Phillip Barbour know their jobs well, and they stay home. And here again, not much of a challenge for the goalie as she picks it up and punts it out of there easily. Here come the Colts, pushing that ball forward.
Got 8:30 left in the game. Not a whole lot of time to come back when you're down by 2.
No, Knights have got to strike now. Try to get a score and then get in a position to play catch up and even things up. Phillip Barbour has the luxury of being able to take more time now, but they still are aggressive, keeping after that ball and keeping the pressure on us.
So it's going to be a corner kick for Phillip Barbour.
Comes in hard.
Job of Preston keeping it out. That'll be a goal kick now for Preston.
Knights did a good job that time clogging up the middle and helping Riley Colbank not have to make a bad decision there or a tough decision. Come the Colts with the inbound again. Down the sideline.
A lot of jousting going on down there. As they struggle to keep it in. Get the row in for the Colts. And
too high with that attack.
Goal kick for the Knights.
Clock winding down toward the 6-minute mark, so if there's any opportunity for a big kick here and a chance to get this ball moving. But again, the Colts just seal it off. Send it back into our end of the field. Little break on the sidelines there momentarily.
Substitution. Olivia Liston's going back out.
She talked her way into it.
She must have. And
No, come on, sir, that's a red.
Yellow card for the kick.
And Olivia's limping to the near sideline.
She got kicked pretty hard.
Yeah, that unfortunate, and the Phillip Barbour coach is talking to the official that he's also talking to the player that delivered that. It is a brutal game at times.
It is a brutal game, but that I think the Coach Liston was looking for a red card, which would take her out of the rest of the game. And she got a yellow card, which would just take her out of the next play. It's unfortunate when you see that.
And in this situation, really no call for it. Well, never a call for that, but player was being chastised by the Phillip Barbour coaching staff. And it's just a...
Number 10, Jenna Snyder going in for the Knights.
Minutes remaining in the contest here. The Knights are really going to have to go fast now. They're going to make anything happen. But Phillip Barbour
not wanting to let go.
They look to be pretty experienced in this situation. They can start setting down on the clock now. And
they're doing a good job of defending their end of the field.
Colts just keep working that ball side to side defensively, taking it out of bounds, taking it off the Preston player. And they're happy to volley back and forth in this fashion.
It's only 2.5 minutes left in the game. They got time.
Yeah, they just need to keep that ball away from their end. Knights trying to box that ball in on the far side there, get a steal.
Just need the right opportunity to get the ball closer to the goal when it's just not happening for them.
Yeah, forced to chase that one down well over midfield again. And Barbour just poking at the ball, making us backpedal and backpedal.
Two people down. Let's see how they call it. They're going to call that against Preston. Got a minute 12 left in the game. Taking their time with the kick. They've got less than a minute. 50 seconds left on the clock. There's the kick. Nice stop by Riley Colbank.
And that one headed for the upper left corner there.
See, that's going to be a corner kick.
She took that one right out of play.
And they're going to take their time setting that up.
Sure, clock winding inside 30 seconds. Now they can really afford to take some time, but again, not taking a whole lot.
Not taking a lot.
They're still going after the goal here.
And they've got their final goal with 15 seconds left on the 15 seconds left on the clock.
Put the exclamation point on at the 15-second mark, making it a 4-1 victory in all likelihood.
And with 13 seconds left in the game, I'm not sure how that can be anything but.
Difficult struggle offensively for the Lady Knights, who played actually very valiant defense throughout the majority of this game, and it was a physical contest all the way. Got a little ugly late in the second half, and I think that really kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. There we get the horn, and we come to the end of this contest. So it is a split with Phillip Barbour, a win by the boys, 4-2, and it's a 4-1 loss for the Lady Knights as they drop one here after a hard-fought contest, and they are not happy campers as they come to the near side. But the work goes on, the work continues, and again, a valiant effort, in my opinion, by the Lady Knights here this evening.
They tried hard.
At home.
Tried hard.
And they will...
just could not get through that the defensive line for the Colts.
They'll learn from this experience, continue to move on, move forward. Well, for Terrell Rees, I'm Steve Blake. It has been a pleasure to be invited into your homes and onto your TVs. Hope you have enjoyed a couple rounds of Preston Knight varsity soccer here from the rug on the mountaintop at Preston High School, and as the two teams shake hands here and high-five the officiating crew, we'll bid you adieu until we see you again. Preston Knight varsity football next on the card. On Friday night, we'll have the delayed telecast. Don't worry about the weather. Come out to the contest. A little rain never hurt anybody. It's just water.
That's right.
And I got to tell you, the Knights need a big lift. Hedgesville coming to town. They need a big lift. Need to get a win over the Eagles to move themselves up onto the bubble and get into playoff contention here. So with that thought, we will leave you once again from the mountaintop where the Lady Knights fall 4-1, but the boys win 4-2. And we thank you for tuning in here on Cable Channel 7, your hometown TV station. We'll see you when we see you.